Hi, this is Rob Thomas here, Everything Microsoft Cloud Architect. And today we're going to jump into pick up where we left off for Microsoft Dynamics 365 sales, workflow in action. Basically, we're just going to really create these records and just show you creating leads, account contacts and opportunity records just live. Just get you in the habit of creating these records. The more you're creating the records, the more this platform becomes extremely comfortable because there's a lot you can do, and I just really want to cover it as much as I can. So without further ado, let's give a shout out to our sponsor, and that is going to be the enterprise software solution. That is the Software Dudes. For any of your Microsoft Azure, Copilot, Microsoft 365, Microsoft Dynamics 365, Power BI, Windows Server, Microsoft SQL Server needs, I highly recommend reaching out to these guys. These guys are great. You can see they're existing customer. I'm a customer. I'm a partner. I recommend them. When you go to their webpage, you go to the top right section here, and then you just schedule a meeting with them. They'll answer any of your hard question. All right. So let's jump into this. So one thing I didn't show you is how to get to the setup. So when you actually log in regularly, I have it saved right here to my browser. I click in, I log in. One of the things you're going to see is that it's going to take a couple of hours, but this section is going to show up. And this section basically is the actual, if I go to my Power Admin Center, and I go here to my environments, right? And I sign up for the trial, it's going to create these test environments with test data in it. Once the test environment test data is in it, this is a little tricky, then these applications are going to show. If those test data is not there, this will disappear. Another thing you're going to notice is that this environment is going to literally basically go away. So this environment will eventually go away after 30 days. And you'll notice that, and it'll go into the recently deleted environment and stay there for 7 days. So after 7 days, it's permanently gone. Can't get it back. Then you got to sign up for another trial and then get that environment set up so you can connect to it. So I connected those three trials to get this. So you can see here, like when I did 1, 2, and 3, these three right here, it automatically created these three environments with me. Now, I usually wait till the 30 days, like 31, 32 days. I'll go in here and dig these out, and then I'll reactivate it. Another cool thing I showed you in another video is that once you set up your products, you can basically go back in here and extend out the trial from 30 days to another 30 days, so you get it for 60 days. This will give you a little bit more time to play in the environment. All right, let's jump in there and start creating some records. Again, I want to be very free, right? You're coming in here, and you just want to just create the records. So coming here into Sales Accelerator, this is, again, it's really all about you being in this environment and you working with leads, right? So I can come in here, here's my work list. I'm going to come down. I'm going to move around in this environment. And I got quite a few items open. So I'm a little bit slow, and I'm recording. So you can see here, I'm able to see what's going on. I can fool around in the environment. It might trigger my Copilot stuff, but I can come in here and see what's going on, start updating records. You can see some records are locked for a reason, so you can't update them, but I can add on more address. I can change some things around. I can come in here and say, oh, okay, I see. Industry is not set. So I'm probably wanted to say, I'm just going to make something up, consulting, right? And then test details. So just type that in there, and I'll just click save, and then boom. So you can see I'm able to do the work, but let's create a record, right? I'm going to create a record up in there. But first, I'm going to go to the leads. Let's just get a lead in here, create it, fool around with it. It's going to show me my open leads, and just give it a second. It's a little slow. I got a few things open. Actually, I should close some of these out. Right. And let me get rid of some of these. Okay. So I'm going to go here and let's create that record. Let's create that lead. I created a lead already called John Doe. I'm going to create another one called Bob Doe. Right. And I'm going to call him the CFO. And then Doe Corporation, right? And then I'm going to say something like Bob.Doe at Doe.com, right? Give him, ah, that just forced it to do something funky. Another thing, this thing is a little annoying, so you want to hide that tour, right? So it's not popping up, right? So just kind of let you know, like, because some of these things are just like it'll just keep coming up and driving you crazy. Um, and I have like this thing that will pop up, and I'll go to more options. I'm going to turn that off right there. Pause it so it doesn't pop up on me. All right, and then I'm going to go just make up a number. No, I don't want to use that number. Yeah. Test details. This quarter, I'm say web. See where I'm going with this? What's my budget? Their budget probably. Let's say their budget was 298,000. Right. Wants to purchase products. You can see here. It's just go. I can get save and close. I can click save and create new. So now I just created a lead. That's dope. Like boom, now we got a lead in here. That's awesome. Now, if you're small business, I'm gonna give you some advice for small business. So usually, what you'll be doing is, you can see you have like HubSpot here, and I would take probably my HubSpot and connect it to probably some type of lead generation. ICPs is a good company that is you can get like 10,000 leads, and those leads will crawl over LinkedIn and help you do it that way. So let's go ahead and let's try to take this Bob Doe and actually let's create another record. Let's see if I could create. I want to quickly create another lead and then just quickly show you how to convert it. I'm going to try to do this quickly. I'm going to say immediately lead source, referral, James Johnson, CEO Johnson. It came back to haunt me. Pause. Johnson Corp. Yeah. And then I'm going to say something like, Sons Corp. Like this. James. Do something a little different. James J. And then just. And then, details like that right here. Well, let's do that. I need a topic. I forgot a topic. So you need product now. Do something new where we did that. And then it should just pop up another new one here. So you can just, because I want to show you the save and new create. See, boom, it's going straight to the other one. And that was there. Let's jump in here and I want you to show you what happens when I convert it. So this is this right here. Individual, I'll say it's going to be individual, right? It's not connected to anything. I can click next stage like that and hit create. And then it'll create, select opportunity and blah, blah, blah. I can do that. I can exit out, or I can just hit qualify and it'll do it for me. So now it's automatically creating the account contact, right? So the account contact and opportunity, and it's going to connect this lead to the opportunity record, but it's going to lock this so you cannot update the record. And then that lead is just going to sit as a way that you can run reports off of, right? So you can unlock it but recommend you don't do that. So anyway, it's a little funky. All right, there it goes. It's back up. All right, so you could see, right, to react, I could reactivate that lead, but the lead is not qualified, and now I moved on to the next thing. Now, if I go to my opportunities right here, just give it a second to pop up. And I'm going to change this view because I don't like that view. New product, but it's this one right here. Right. But I'm going to say this one like that. No, actually, let me show pipeline view. My computer just a little slow today. It's a little unusual, but so I can see here, my record's been created, and I'm able to pull it up, and focus view, right? And then I could see this record right here. There's a little funkiness where my value is coming up like this. So I gotta go in here and look at. This is a good real life example of you might have some challenges. It's just showing the fields a little funky. So I have to go in here and then figure out like why is it showing that, and then just fix that so it's not showing the values like that. But anyway, so that's unusual. I haven't had this happen to me when I created this trial account. So this is probably a new error, but they made some updates to this trial account. So anyway, you can see here, I can go in here and go estimated revenue. I can say maybe their revenue is like 800 million. Right. And then the close date is tomorrow. Let's add another zero in there. Right. Now that I got that going, I just fool around and just go everywhere. This is where I can create quotes. I can add products. I can go to my related list, go to my summary, just kind of make sure all the fields are filled out, my current situation. I can go here, check. I might mark these completed, right? I don't want to go to the next step yet, and then I'm just going to hit save. So I just showed you that. That's really cool. I showed you how to take a record, showed you how to convert that record. And I think this was helpful. I think I was able to really just get you comfortable with, getting in here, using the product, start creating records, start seeing how it works. Because once you create a bunch of leads, and these are records, right? So once you create a bunch of records on all of these tables or objects, you're going to get comfortable. This is going to be a lot more easier for you to do. All right. So I hope this was helpful. I want to give you a task, a challenge. So come in here and start creating a record. I want you to create like 10 lead records, right? And I want you to convert all 10 of them. And then describe the experience in the comments below. Show me that you created it. You were able to convert the record. You're able to see the record, and you got comfortable with it. And then also throw in there, after you create that record, just come in here, click this plus sign on the timeline, and create an activity, like an email or a meeting or something. Just go in there and do something like that and describe that experience in the comment below. So if you got a lot of value out of this today, by all means, again, share the comment below. Make sure to like and subscribe, and see you in the next one. Thanks. Bye.